Well, if Sonica's ready, then I'm ready. Let's see if we got her. Did we get her? Oh, we got her. Excellent, excellent. Okay, wonderful. Well, hey, Seneca, good to see you. I'm so excited. This is going to be such a great call. Like I said, it's 2:03 by my clock. I wanted to give a couple of extra minutes for folks who are we still see people coming on board. I see people from all over the world, the UK, Trinidad and Tobago, Texas, just all over the world. And I'm excited. So I do want to go ahead and get started with you guys today. I'm going to share my screen and share. There we go. All right. And whoops, one more thing. I always have to do this. I have to get you guys. There we go. There we go. All right. So again, my name is Nicole. I am joining you guys from Michigan here in the US. And so regardless to where you are all around the world, on behalf of Co-op, the Co-op Life Organization all over the world, I want to welcome you, particularly our guests. If you're listening to this for the very first time, my name is Nicole, and I want to welcome you to our Saturday afternoon overview call. I'm getting ready to share with you something that has absolutely changed my life. I want to make sure that you, before I go any further, grab a pad and a pen and get yourself into a quiet location, because what I'm going to share with you, it warrants your absolute undivided attention. Like I said, it changed my life and so many other people on this call. So you want to make sure that you're able to take down any questions that you may have that may arise, that you can make sure that you get those questions answered, because I'm going to introduce to you guys the world's first self-driving economy. Okay, I'm going to show you how to put your income on autopilot mode. Now, I know it might sound crazy to you, but I remember when self-driving cars sounded crazy. I remember when I thought that was just a figment of my imagination or something I would just see on the television or movie screen, right? But technology has made advances to where we absolutely see those cars driving up and down the street today, right? And technology has also made advances to where we can also put our incomes on autopilot. Now, I don't know about you, but you may have been successful in other programs. Maybe you have not been. I'll tell you, my story is that I own 2 brick and mortar businesses here in the Midwest of the States. And there is nothing about those businesses that are on autopilot. Trust me, they require a lot from a lot of people. Okay. But I want to show you how you can absolutely do that. And so how we're going to do that is I want to introduce to you the Co-op crowdfunding, Coop5050 crowdfunding system. One of our systems is absolutely a game changer. And you're going to hear me talk about systems, because when you think about the most successful people that you know, the millionaires and the billionaires, they leverage systems. Okay, they leverage the efforts of other people. They leverage money, but they think about it. When you think about the efforts of other people, they'd rather have 1% of 100 men's efforts than 100% of their own, right? Because at least if something happens to me, 99% of the work still gets done. If you're the only person that is responsible for your income, I'm sure you're already aware that you're in bad shape, right? So we want a system, that could provide a totally different income stream. Now, there are people on this line all over the world, and folks are coming here with an open mind because they're looking for something. They want to raise money for something. Now, maybe you are someone who has a college age child. You've got to try to figure out how you're going to pay this tuition for. That could be you. Maybe you're a business owner like myself, and you have some things that you would like to do. Maybe you want to be a business owner. You want to bring your business into fruition, or maybe you want to fund your retirement, or maybe you just have more month at the end of your money, okay? And you are looking for a system that because that definitely means you don't have a good enough system. And so you're at this point looking for a system in which you can generate those funds. I'm going to introduce you guys a system like none other on this afternoon, all right? Now, you may be asking me, well, Nicole, why crowdfunding? And I can tell you that crowdfunding, the timing is absolutely perfect. Just as recent as 2012, our then president, Barack Obama signed into law something called the Jobs Act, and it allowed companies and people to acquire funding through online portals from non-accredited investors, where up until that point, only accredited investors could invest in this way. So literally it legitimized crowdfunding as we know it. And we all started to see all these crowdfunding companies pop up all over the place. GoFundMe, Indiegogo, Kickstarter, all of that. Crowdfunding absolutely is powerful. We even threw our hat in the ring, if you will, Coop5050. But I'll tell you, those traditional crowdfunding mechanisms, they really just don't work. By and large, for the masses, they don't. 80% of the people who try to raise funds in this traditional way are unsuccessful, right? They don't meet their fundraising goal. And the reason for that is twofold. One, you still got to market. Most people are not marketing experts, right? And then secondly, you're completely reliant on the goodwill of other people to give into your cause. Right? So one, who wants to do that? Like if you're just a person like me, you're like, who really wants to start a GoFundMe, right? But you know what? We are a crowdfunding company and we have traditional fundraising efforts available to you in your back office. When you enroll, you'll have an ability to download information about your campaign. You can name your campaign, you can add pictures and videos and all that kind of stuff. And I don't do this. I'm telling you, I'm not excited about it. I don't do fundraising in this way. It just doesn't make sense. Like I said, 80% of those traditional people who fundraise that way, they're unsuccessful. What I'm excited about, what has literally changed my life, what I mean by changing my life, I mean to the tunes of multiple tens of thousands of dollars, not just for me, but for my friends and my family. I have seen them raise that type of money on this platform. So when I say life changing, that's what I mean. I use this system. I use our co-op system. It's a unique system where givers also become receivers. Now, how about that for incentive? How about that for incentive? Where people will give into your cause because they also become receivers. Coop5050 is a 2x2 peer-to-peer crowdfunding system where every donation goes to 100% of the donations go to the participants, where you always receive 50% of your referrals donations, and then the other 50% goes to a teammate. That's how everybody gets funded. Now, Coop5050 is transparent, it's fully automated, and it can't be manipulated. This is so incredibly powerful, that automation. We'll talk more about it. But there's no middleman, there's nobody taking a commission or anything like that out of the funds that are raised, and you get to receive all your money immediately. Incredibly powerful, and you can use it for any purpose that you choose. You don't have to be a 501c3. You don't have to be a charity. You can just be a regular person trying to raise money for their kids, okay? We're not a network marketing or MLM company. We're not a gifting organization. We're not an investment company. We're a one-of-a-kind crowdfunding system, and our purpose is to cooperatively help you raise all the funds that you want for whatever it is that you want or need. Hence our name, Coop5050. I like how some folks, we like to pronounce it Coop. It's Coop, but we're really Coop5050. All right. So what I want to do for you guys is I want to play a short video. This is about a 5-minute video. It's going to give you the nuts and bolts of what it is that we're working on. Okay, then I'm going to come back to you and I'm going to talk some strategy about how we're using this system to create massive momentum all over the world. But while this video is playing, I want you to pay close attention to a couple of things. Okay, first, pay attention to the digital wallet. The digital wallet is the absolute game changer. It is literally, it just presents a huge multi-trillion, I want to say like $1.3 trillion opportunity in your pocket, okay? And there's more on that later on in the presentation, but pay attention to that digital wallet, pay attention to the Mobius loop technology. Some of the things that you're going to hear me say over the next few minutes might sound familiar. Like when you heard me say 2x2, you may say, I've heard that before. I've done something like that before. Let me assure you, you have not. This is a game changer. Our Mobius loop technology is the differentiator between anything you've ever seen. And we're going to give you a full understanding of that shortly. But the third thing I want you to pay attention to, probably the most important thing, is pay attention to the people. Pay attention to the people's energy and excitement in this video. When I tell you, you're going to see them high-fiving and excited and stuff like that. That's real. You're going to hear from a few people at the end of this call who are using this system, and they'll share with you their experience with this system. And trust me, we are excited. We are high-fiving. We are excited to be a part of this cooperative. So envision, let you see how it feels for you to be receiving those type of donations while you're watching this video. Okay, so I'm going to press play and I'll be right back.
We are Co-op 5050, and we've got your back. We know times are financially tough right now, and you need a solution immediately. You may be unemployed or underemployed. You've probably got more month than money, and you're out of options. We also know you can't afford to pay for another failed program. You need a system you can count on, one that's automated, decentralized, private, and puts money in your pocket immediately. One that is affordable, easy to understand, and gives you instant access to your money. One that can quickly get you out of debt, pay all your monthly bills, and provide you with enough money to live the way you choose. Co-op 5050 is that system, and we've perfected it for you. We've built it with you in mind and for times like these. You see, we are the experts, the innovators, and we created crowdfunding. We released the world's first online global peer-to-peer money exchange system in 2001, and we've been doing this for 2 decades. We have put over $1 billion into people's pockets all over the world just when they needed it most. If you are in want or need hundreds or thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars right now, you're at the right place, at the right time, and you can start receiving the money you want literally within minutes of joining us. These are some of the most important points. 100% of all donations go to you with no middleman or company taking a cut. 50/50 system is based on the world-famous Mobius loop, which we created and is a 2x2 follow-me forced matrix. You always remain with your team, and your team of donors always remains with you. There are 6 ways to receive donations in 50/50. People you've personally invited to donate to your cause. The people they've invited, help from above, help from below, re-entries, and one-time donations from people who just want to make a donation. 50/50 has 8 donation levels, and you can choose the level or levels you wish to get started. You will only have a one-time out-of-pocket donation for each level you join, and any future donation you send will be because you received many in return. We've created the world's first decentralized private digital wallet. You can receive an unlimited number of donations simultaneously from each donation level. There's no forced progression, and you will only advance to the next level when you choose. 50/50 is an automated system and cannot be manipulated. Auto placement, auto sending and receiving of donations, auto re-entry, auto suspension and unsuspension. You can choose not to re-enter any donation level. Each donation level has 6 positions, 2 positions directly below you and 4 below those 2. You receive 50% of each donation from each of those 6 positions in your wheelhouse. Once the 6 positions are filled, another wheelhouse automatically reopens unless you've chosen not to have it reopen. You can receive an unlimited amount of donations every second of every day. 50/50 is a global crowdfunding system, and anyone everywhere can join and donate to your cause. Co-op 50/50 is the newest addition to our cooperative crowdfunding system, and here's how it works. To get the most out of 50/50, we recommend completing these 3 simple doable steps. 1. Register and make a donation to become an active donor. Help 2 or more become active donors. 3. Encourage you 2 or more to also help 2 or more to become active donors. Completing those 3 steps fills your first wheelhouse, gives you many donations, and puts our one-of-a-kind Mobius loop to work in your favor. The 50/50 system automatically re-enters you back with your inviter to receive many more donations, all without additional effort by you. That's right, you can receive even more donations without additional effort. Because of the Mobius loop, you follow your team, and your team follows you, creating additional donations in your pocket while watching your favorite game, playing with the kids, or even while you sleep. You heard me say 2 or more. Focus on the 2 or more because if you're like most, you know many people who could use more money in their lives right now. In Co-op 5050, we work together as a team, and the bigger your team, the bigger your dream. We're called 50/50 because you always receive half, meaning that if you invite 2 or 200 people to donate to your cause, you always get 50% and 50% from many of the people they invite. The other 50% goes to one of your teammates. How awesome is that? And it can quickly add up to you receiving tens of thousands of dollars and give you the financial breathing space you need right now. Oh yeah, we've created the world's first decentralized private app and first digital private wallet. Doing so has allowed us to totally automate the sending and receiving of donations, giving you real-time tracking and keeps your money private. We also offer great tools and support. Answering these questions will help you determine if Co-op 5050 is right for you. 1. Do you want or need more money than you have right now? 2. Do you know 2 or more people who want or need more than they have right now? 3. Do you have the money to get started right now? If you answered yes to those 3 questions, you're ready to get started. So let's.
All right. I am super excited every single time I hear that video because I love the part where he asked, "Do you know 2 people who want or need more money than they have right now?" And it really touches my heart because I think about all the people who I know who were affected by COVID, all the people who are unemployed, lost their jobs, lost their businesses, lost their homes, and I know so many people. And I was able to find this. What a blessing. And it literally turned things around for me and my friends and my family. So I want to do the same thing for you guys. I want to just break it down for you a little bit. It's just 3 simple steps. Please try not to overcomplicate this. The first step is that you register, become an active donor. That means you make a one-time out-of-pocket donation. One time out-of-pocket donation. That's huge. Okay. So for the sake of this example, I'm going to say that you make a $250 donation. Okay. So what's going to happen is the system is going to automatically disperse those donations into 2 parts, half to your inviter or your enroller, and the other half to someone else in the community. Step 2, you're going to invite, share this information with 2 friends or family members, 2 or more. I don't want you to make your minimums your maximums. 2 or more friends and family members. What's going to happen is they're going to enroll. They're going to make a one-time out-of-pocket donation as well. You are going to receive half of those donations, right? So in those cases, you received 125 from each. That's 250. You're now whole. This is something, again, I have to stop about because you just invited 2 people and you've received 100% of the money that you donated back. You're whole. Everything else that we talk about after this is just, it's to the good. Okay. I don't want to use the word profit because there's not a business where we're selling anything or anything like that, but you're to the good. Everything else is to your good. Only one time out of pocket. So step 3, you're going to show those 2 how to do the exact same thing. You're going to duplicate this process. They're going to invite 2 or more friends and family. Each of them will enroll 2 people, and you're going to receive $125 each from those people. At this point, you received $750. It's going directly into your digital wallet. Okay. Now here's the good part. Here's where it gets good. Okay. At this point, your donation center is filled and the Mobius loop technology takes over. What does that mean? Okay. What's going to happen is now that your donation center is closed, this technology is going to automatically open a brand new one for you. Okay. It automatically does this, opens a brand new wheelhouse for you with another 6 spots open for you to receive donations from. Okay. Without any additional qualifications or anything like that. And the Mobius loop technology is going to it's going to ensure that you always follow your inviter and that your team always follows you. What do I mean by that? Remember those 2 people, you've got these 6 open spaces, but who's going on these 6 open spaces? Remember those 2 people who you originally enrolled? Well, they have their donation centers are going to close as well and open up a brand new one. And what's going to happen is they're going to follow you back onto your new donation center. Okay. And then their people will follow them, etc., etc. And basically, this is what it looks like. Okay, it's an infinity sign. It has no beginning, no ending. These ants crawling around the infinity sign represent the donations. It represents money that's flowing through our ecosystem. This is incredibly, incredibly powerful when you see how big this ecosystem is. Now, watch this. What I want to show you now is exactly how you can use this system, leverage this system to take you from that one-time out-of-pocket donation all the way up through the $4,000 donation level, like you saw on the video, that there's 8 levels, right? So let me show you again. Here's this $250 donation example for you. You've made that one-time out-of-pocket donation. You've invited 2 friends. You've helped them get started. They've invited 2 friends. They've done the exact same thing. Your donation center closes with $750 in your digital wallet. Cool. Now, what happens at this part is Uncle Moby says, well, congratulations, you did great job. Now, Uncle Moby is who we refer to the Mobius Loop technology as. That's my favorite uncle. But Uncle Moby says, good job. If you want to, you got 750. If you want to get another 750, you're going to have to redonate, make another donation of $250. Now, don't look at me crazy and say, well, you told me I only need to make one donation. Right, one out-of-pocket donation, because where does this 250 come from? Well, it comes from the digital wallet that you received $750, so it still leaves you $500 to the good. Now what? What do we do? Now this is $500. Congratulations, it's yours. You can do whatever it is that you want to do with it. You can pay your car note, do whatever you want to do, or you can do like most successful people do, and they leverage. So you can leverage this $500 and take you up to the $500 level. All right, you're going to cycle on this level and move up to the $500 level, keeping in mind that you're still cycling or looping on the $250 level. Now you're on the $500 level. Uncle Moby is going to do this automatically, okay? It's going to take that 500, move you up to the $500 level, make 2 donations on your behalf, half to your enroller, half to someone else in the community. Those 2 people who you've invited, who are cycling now on the $250 level, they're going to follow you onto the $500 level. Their 2 people are going to follow them onto the $500 level, filling your donation center here with $1,500, okay? Inside your digital wallet. And again, Uncle Moby says, congratulations, you've got $1,500. If you want another $1,500, you're gonna have to make another $500 donation. And you can choose to do with this $1,000 that you're left to the good. You can choose to pay, use that money, or again, do what most successful people do and leverage that $1,000 up to the next level. Now, it's, this is our strategy. This is what is working all over the world. But what we're so excited about is that what absolutely ends up happening is this. The money is cycling through this ecosystem over and over, and everybody's receiving donations over and over again forever from that one-time donation. Guys, this is bananas. I've never seen anything like it before, ever, in anything, okay? So like I said, you can take that $1,000 donation, that $1,000 is in your digital wallet, and move you up to the $1,000 level. You're going to cycle on that level, leaving you $3,000 in your digital wallet. You can take that and go to the $2,000 level. Same concept to the $4,000 level. This is what it looks like. Those all 8 levels. This is what it looks like, you cycling on all 8 levels simultaneously. Okay. When you cycle, and think about this for 1 second. If you were to cycle just one time in a month, just one time on all 8 levels, that would pay you over $23,000 in a month, or $287,000 annually. Now, I don't know where you are in the world, and I don't know what kind of work it is that you do. I don't know how successful your business is. Maybe it's wonderful. Maybe you've got a great job that you absolutely love, and I'm so happy for you. I don't care what the situation is, but $287,000 is good money. We're all, excited about having a system in the palm of our hands that we can use to create that type of incomes for ourselves and our communities. Okay. And that's what's happening. I don't want you, however, to, like I said, make your minimums, your maximums. There are people on this call that are cycling more than once per month. Okay. So don't think that this is the maximum that you can make. It absolutely is not. The more people you introduce this to, the more times you'll cycle, the faster you'll cycle. So, a lot of people are out here just like gangbusters, just talking to everybody. You're going to hear from some of them. All right. So with that being said, how do I get started? Well, you can receive bigger donations faster by enrolling on multiple levels at the same time. The first level you'll start at is the $25 level and add on from there. So 25, 50, 150, and 250, the first four levels is 475. We call this the sweet spot. Okay. A lot of people come in at the sweet spot, the first four levels. And what happens is when you cycle on all four of those levels, it pays you $1,425 when your matrix fills. Okay. And the reason why we recommend that you come in at those four levels is basically you cut the line, right? It puts you into and halfway through, right? Out of 8 levels, it puts you on the 4th level, right? And it just makes you receive bigger donations faster. Trust me when I tell you, some folks will, you can get in wherever you fit in. But the higher that you come in, you get those bigger donations. It makes a huge, huge, huge difference. And it starts to make things happen for you faster. The goal here is for you to get to the $4,000 level. We call that graduation, as quickly as humanly possible. But here's the facts. Here's the truth, right? It doesn't matter where you get in. You get in where you can, the highest level that you can comfortably financially get in. Okay. Doesn't matter where. We're going to support you whatever level you come in. However, if you want to get to usable, viable income quicker, you want to get, come in at the highest level that you possibly can. All right. Now, the Co-op 5050 organization or Co-op Life, because we have multiple income systems, you're going to hear a little bit more on those. The Co-op Life, we're building $1 billion ecosystem, family. Okay, 1 billion. That's a B. All right. And I know it might sound audacious, but it's real. And I promise you, it's not just Nicole talking. It's not just, me grabbing a number out of the sky, but we're looking at the numbers. I say it's not a social experiment. We're watching what's happening. And trust me, you want to put yourself right in the middle of this $1 billion ecosystem. This little image that I'm showing you, it represents intertwined infinity signs. Those the roads, the ribbons of different colors represents the different levels of donations. The cars are the donations that are going through our ecosystem. Trust me, you want to be in the middle of it. Okay. This is huge. When you join this system, you're going to get many benefits. One of them is that you're just going to make a one-time out-of-pocket donation. Okay. And then you can receive donations immediately, simultaneously on all the wheelhouses, and you can receive unlimited amounts of donations. Nobody's putting a cap on you. So if if you're thinking, larger than a lot of people, like you got organizations that you can go to, all kinds of stuff, nobody's going to cap you. Nobody's going to say this is the maximum you can get. That's really powerful. And, literally this is the fastest way to wealth for so many of us. And I'm going to tell you why. Because there are people on the line who are raising money for all sorts of things, different things. Like, charities that they're passionate about. I know a woman who I got a great deal of love and respect for. She's raising money for to help young people who were aged out of the foster care system. Okay. We have people who are raising money for all sorts of things, but we also have people who are raising money to invest in other things. So using this, to raise money so that they can invest in real estate deals, so that they can invest, so that they can reestablish their communities. Right. So when you've got this ability to grab this, to raise this much money to make other bigger residual investments, even this is the fastest way. What other way, or what else are you going to do? So we're so excited about having this type of power in our hands. The cool thing about this system is it's all automated. Like I said, I got another, business that is busy and definitely not automated. This changed my life because all you have to do is enroll people. They're automatically positioned. The sending and the receiving of the donations are automatic. There's entry. The re-entry is done automatically. You can suspend and unsuspend. I don't know why you would want to suspend your account, but you could. Automated email sending. You're going to get an email message every single time you get a donation. Trust me, we get dings. I get them in the middle of the night. It's nothing better than to wake up to emails saying you've received donations. Super exciting. And then an automated history. So you're going to know everything that's happening inside your organization through your back office. All you have to do is really invite people to look at this information. Invite them to look at an incredible system. That's it. Let us ignite them. Let us set them on fire, I like to say. The registration process is really easy. You're going to get back to the person who invited you to this call. They're going to share with you the website, coop5050.com, and they're going to share with you their donor key. So you're just going to put their donor key in the box, which identifies you and connects you with them. Then you'll put your information in, very basic information, name, email, and phone number. You're going to pick a password and choose the donation levels that you want to get started on. Very simple. Notice that we don't take a social security number or tax ID or anything like that. So if you're on the line and you're worrying, well, what about the taxes and all of that? That's something that we don't have anything to do with because we're not even tracking your social security number. All right. And then once you complete that registration form, it's going to take you to another form asking you to pay. And we have a co-op wallet where you can pay with cryptocurrency, on this page. So it's a pretty simple, or token. So more on that later, but pretty simple process to get started. You're also going to get a Co-op 5050 crowdfunding site. This is $29.99 annually. Okay, so about $30 per year you're going to pay. You're going to get this world-class site. Okay, and on the site you're going to get the real-time dashboard where you can track everything that's happening. But most importantly, you're going to get this decentralized private wallet. Now, why am I excited about the decentralized private wallet? I'm going to tell you. You may be like me, who, when I first heard about this, my mentor says, well, Nicole, this is a game changer. They've got this private wallet and it's a game changer. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what you mean, but I trust you. Well, now I know what he means, okay? Because the digital wallet is everything. We're all using digital wallets right now. If you're using Cash App or Venmo, we're doing that more than we're going to the bank. We're making peer-to-peer transactions all the time. And the banks are feeling it. I want you to hear from an expert about what a decentralized private wallet is. I'm going to press this really quick video.
Basically, if you hear the term digital wallet, you're probably thinking of a small application on your phone with your card storage and to make your payments easy, but that's just the beginning. So digital wallets are soon going to emerge as financial ecosystem that are going to support a number of financial services. It could be your taxes, it could be your investing, it could be your insurance, or even access to crypto assets. So they're going to become a financial hub. In terms of digital wallet opportunity, if you look at the growth of digital wallets in the US, it's already 13 million users are using digital wallets as of today. And we believe about 75% of the US adult population will be using a digital wallet by 2023. Once the bank branch opportunity is realized, around $200 billion of market cap will be attributable to digital wallet companies like Square Cash or Venmo that are playing in the space right now. So with digital wallets, it's essentially a bank branch in your pocket. So an access to financial services as simple as making a phone call.
Wow, that's so powerful. And we have that. We have our very own private decentralized wallet. And what privacy means, it might not mean much to you now, but as we are ushered into this cashless society, if you look around all over the world, societies are moving that way. Like China, they're not using cash, they're not using credit cards, they're using an app on their phone, they're using a digital wallet, and we're headed right there. We're following them right here in the US and other countries. And when you have an opportunity to have your transactions remain private, that's going to be huge in the future. So you're going to get all sorts of tools and support, all the tools and support that you need. We do calls. We support you in that. We do calls where you can bring guests onto the line and they can be introduced to this amazing system as well. We do them on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. I don't know if you translate that for your time zone. And then it's going to be on a Zoom location. Now, this Zoom number is not it's not a static number. It may change. Okay, I got to keep that in mind. Don't always go to this number. You don't have to write that down, but you'll check your email. You'll get notified of the Zoom address in advance. All right. For our corporate presentations. And literally, guys, I just want to tell you, it doesn't matter what you want to raise money for. I know as I was talking, you probably were thinking, well, I've got some student loan debt that I really would love to pay off, or I really would like to buy a home this year. There are some things. It doesn't matter what you want to raise money for. I'm going to share with you this at this time. You want to write down this website, www.fundsyouneed.com. And that U is just the letter U. So it's FUNDSUNEED.com. There's there's a video on there explaining multiple income systems that we now are bringing forth. Okay, so one of them is Co-op Crowd, which you're going to see on that video, and that is going to offer us not just the fast car to be able to receive these huge donations, which we are receiving, but also a residual component as well, because of course we want to be able to raise money quickly, right? But we also want something steady and long term, and we've got that as well. Trust me when I tell you that the co-op lifestyle is here to stay. We're inside currently right now of the cooperative age. Folks that are not aware of it are going to have to get with it. Trust me when I tell you we are here. Things are popping. Definitely go and watch the video on fundsyouneed.com as we go forward. I want you to know as we wrap things up, before I get, let me stop my share, guys. As we wrap things up, I want you to know that, like I said, if you're not aware of the cooperative age, get aware of it. Trust me when I tell you, there are people, we've got an amazing community of people that are on the line, that are using this system and are just so anticipating what's next. I want you to make sure that you get back with the person who invited you to this call. But before you do that, I want you to hear from some people who I absolutely love and adore, who are using the system. The first person who I want you guys to hear from, let's start closest to me first, and then we'll go onto the other side of the world. But this is a woman who I've got a great deal of respect for. I know that she is a business professional, has been involved in some things before, and she's a brand new member, but she's got an awesome story to share with you of what her experience has been with this system. So I don't know, Katrina, if you are able to mute yourself and share with the global community your experience with Co-op 5050 so far. Are you there, Katrina?
Yes, Nicole, I am. Hi.
Wonderful.
Thank you for this. Hi, I thank you for this time and space. I just want to say, I'm excited. I am so excited about the Co-op 5050 program, and I've been involved in a lot of things. Although this is not MLM, but I've been involved in some of those things as well. But when I took a look at this system, I was just blown away. I just could not believe.
Oop, you muted yourself. Let me go ahead. There you go.
Are you there?
Yep.
Okay, because I think I'm going in and out. Do I sound clear?
No, you're clear. You just muted yourself by mistake, I think. But go ahead. We were loving it.
Okay. Well, I just cannot believe all the system has to offer. I think this is like gold mine. So, I've only been in the business a couple weeks, and I'm excited. I have my two people. I'm receiving donations, and I just couldn't believe how quick it was. It was just so quick, and I'm like, wow. So I shared with Nicole that I'm in it to win it. This is a great opportunity, and I think that everybody just share with everybody and just get the word out. And once you come in, you'll just be blown away by what this has to offer. So thank you, Nicole.
Wonderful. I really appreciate that coming from you, as I do know that your background, you've done other programs and were a high earner, and be able to see the difference between this and other programs. I'm just really excited to have you with us. And I'm just looking forward to doing some amazing things with you, Katrina. Thank you so much for sharing with us on this holiday weekend. It's a holiday here in the States. Folks are out barbecuing and doing all kinds of stuff this Saturday afternoon. So I'm so glad that I was able to get you to come on, Katrina. Thank you. The next person.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yes. The next person who I'm going to bring, I'm excited. I love talking to all of you. This is someone who I really love, her energy and excitement every time I hear her share her story. So I'm glad that you were able to make it on. Sonica, if you could share with our guest your story, that would be awesome.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, this is so exciting. Nicole, I see a little extra sparkle in your eyes tonight. It's almost like you are on absolute fire, and I know why. So this is exciting. So thank you so much for having me on this call. And I don't know, like, I actually don't have words for the system, because when I came into Coop5050, I was like, okay, this is cool and it sounds cool and it's all good and whatnot. And I actually didn't do anything for, like, I think probably about 2 weeks. I kind of just left it. Now, I never ever look at my emails, like, ever. Who does? Like, because you get so much spam, right? And Liz, my donor, she messaged me the one day and she was like, listen, Sonica, when last did you just, saying hi, but when else did you check your emails? And I'm like, I never check my emails. And I went on my emails and I saw like over $250 in donations received from people that I don't know, from a bar of soap. Okay. And I literally fell off my chair almost. And I went onto the phone. I called her and I was like, what the hell is this? What's going on here? Like, where's all this money coming from? Like, I'm not complaining, like, don't get me wrong, but who are all these people? And that's when I really realized, and I kind of left it trying to figure this out in my mind, like trying to, understand how does this work? Because I do come from, networking and sales and marketing. That's my history. And so my brain was, kept thinking networking, network marketing structures. And she was just like, no, it's not what it is. It's completely different. It's a completely different animal, this. And eventually I was like, oh, you know what the hell? Let me just kind of invite a few people to these presentations and let's see what happens. And I'm absolutely blown away. In the 6 years that I've been on online business, marketing, affiliate marketing, I've never seen something like this. I've never made money so fast and so easily. But also, the nice thing here is that everybody wins. It's not just me that's winning. I'm not the only one that's receiving. Everybody wins in the system. So even people that came in, that are first time around, that are not too familiar with online marketing, or, it's their first time kind of in the space, even they are winning. So, if people, start bursting out in tears because they've just received a $75 donation, it tells me, guys, how many people actually needs this. I was like, oh yeah, 25, okay, 25. But when somebody bursts out in tears because of a $75 donation, that kind of was the penny that dropped for me, the light bulb that went open. And I realized that not everybody, people are really badly hurt with this whole COVID situation and losing jobs and extra income streams. And this is by far the most amazing, I call it my breath of fresh air, because you just simply come in, you become a donor, find 2 or more like-minded people that also wants to become donors, and just participate. We're not sunning anything. We're not sunning anything. We're simply just inviting you to come and participate in this freaking amazing system. So I've received over $7,500 in donations in just over a month. And I've also given back over like almost $4,000, which is fantastic. It's a great feeling to know that I'm winning for me and my family, but I'm also helping other people to win. So this is really a no-brainer. This is absolutely a no-brainer. So if you are new here, if you're a guest on this call tonight, stop thinking about it. Like, I want you to get back to the person that referred you to this, get your account, position yourself, because there are massive things coming, and this is really just the beginning. Okay, you will, I promise you, a month from now, I'm going to see your face on here giving your testimonial and how this has changed your life. Awesome.
Thank you so much, Sonica. I really love it. I wish you knew how much we love hearing you talk. Maya and I will tell you about all of that. We love, I don't care. We say that all the time. We love your voice. We love your energy and how you really don't care. You are sold out. And I just love having you on the call. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So Wandy is next. He's someone who I've got a great deal of respect for. Also from South Africa. I'll let him share his story. But, you know, Wandy, you don't know how many people that I talk to that really resonate with you. So please share your story with the global organization, please. Thank you.
Hi, Nicole, and thank you for the call. And you're doing a great presentation. You're doing a great presentation. And I can see the influence that Greg has on you. Awesome. Well done. I'm a returned soldier because I've been part of Coop5050 since 2018 and 2019. I'm calling right now from the Eastern Cape. I'm based in Johannesburg, but I'm currently in the Eastern Cape, literally 30 minutes from the home of Nelson Mandela, where he was born. And we are Coop5050 country in South Africa, not just in South Africa, but also countries around South Africa, Lesotho, Namibia, Botswana, Mozambique, and all of them. We are excited about Coop5050. We have no doubt, I certainly have no doubt that it works, simply because we got results in 2018 and 2019 where people were able to build houses through 50/50, buy cars, pay medical bills. I even also got myself a BMW through 50/50. Now, I had a 6-month license, so my license lapsed and I got involved in other businesses. Guess what? In those businesses I subsequently got into, I lost big time. I ended up also losing the BMW. So when David T. Rosen called me in November and said, hey, Wandy, we have supersized the business. We have added now other functionality like digital wallet. I said, yes, this is something I want to come back to it. And I'm very thankful to him for giving me that opportunity. So late January, I then started my campaign again. And I'm telling you, I'm so excited because since I rejoined, I've already paid people $10,750. That's 160,000 rands in our currency. And I have also personally received 27,250. Well, that's 408,000 rands in South African rands. And that 488,000 is money that a middle manager would get in his company for a year. And I'm talking about 3.5 months. And what I'm excited about now, Nicole, is the digital wallet, because at that time, we didn't have a digital wallet. Now I'm trying to get everybody in my team, everybody in past and the new one, to really embrace the digital wallet, because that's the space that we are moving to. I'm also excited about Co-op Crowd, which is coming on, because I'm aware of Co-op Crowd because David was actually working on Co-op Crowd in 2019. And when we now are going to have residual donations that come every month, imagine 2,000 come in your wallet every month, it's going to trigger many upgrades in people's back offices. It's going to be an explosive thing, Nicole. I can't contain myself with excitement what is going to happen with 50/50. We need 50/50 in Africa. We need 50/50 in South Africa. You know, Nicole, just to close off, you're in America, the government speaks about a stimulus check of 1,400 up to 1,400 US dollars. Our stimulus check here in South Africa is $23 per month. $23, that's 350. So our people need to look at something like this, and I'm so excited about it. I don't know how I can open everybody's mind and say, hey, this is where life is at Co-op 50/50. And guess what? It's going to get a lot better. I'm excited. Thank you. Let's take it back to you, Nicole. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for that. And you really, I'm having a hard time containing my excitement about Co-op Crowd. I really am. This is something that was just introduced to us this past week, and for us who were not familiar with it in the past, and it literally, I didn't think about what you just said until like maybe 2 nights later, and I realized, oh my goodness, all of this activity is happening in the same digital wallet. When I tell you that these residual donations are going to fuel this Maserati that we have already in Co-op 50/50, it is going to, when I tell you that my life has been changed, I'm so thankful, because now I think about the people who were not maybe moving as fast as I am. I'm so excited. I'm just moving about this thing. But the people who are not maybe moving as fast as I was will now be able to have a huge impact, where I'm just so thankful. So you're so right about what's happening. I encourage everybody to go to www.fundsyouneed, funds, the letter U, and then need.com, and look at what it is that Wani and I are talking about, what Sonica alluded to, and watch what that's going to do. But most importantly, go back to the person who invited you to this call. Let them know that you're ready to lock arms, bring this thing to your community, change your own life, change the lives of your friends and family. Please don't miss the opportunity to share this with them, that they're looking for something. They're looking for you. Okay. So with that being said, I'm so thankful for all of my panelists who have joined me, who have helped me on this afternoon. I'm so thankful for all of our guests that are tuning in. I hope we get your questions answered, but definitely get back to that person. They'll make sure your questions get answered. And together, guys, we are going to change this world. We are going to light up this world. So I thank you for being here with me. God bless you. And I'll see you on the next call on Tuesday at 2. Bye for now.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Cheers.